And Grace, listen, a lot of people today are going to be wanting to go out to HydroFest. So what can they expect out there today?
Yeah, so today's the perfect HydroFest day, and it's going to be great out there. Now, I would go today in lieu of tomorrow, though, because I am tracking some storms in the forecast for your Sunday.
Oof.
I know, at least right now, though. Let's take a look over in Marshall County at Lake Guntersville. Conditions are looking good. A little bit of haze out there first thing this morning, but that sun is starting to rise with us, and we don't see many of those puffy clouds overhead, which means that once that haze burns off, it's really going to be almost completely sunshine that's in the forecast for your Saturday, making it the perfect day for HydroFest. Wave 31 triple Doppler is completely dry at the moment, 618 this morning. If you see any of this blue over in the shoals, that's feedback. We call that ground clutter. It's not rain. We are, in fact, all dry first thing this morning. 65 degrees in Athens, 64 in Guntersville, 70 degrees this morning in Coleman. So as you're waking up, it's the perfect day to sit out on the back porch, have a cup of coffee, and have a slow start to your Saturday, looking out over some beautiful sunny skies. Now, one of the things that's going to help us out today, because I'll go ahead and warn you, we're going to be quite warm by the time we get to later this afternoon, is a nice breeze. Heading into this afternoon and later this evening, many of us will see wind gusts sitting in the low 20s. Now, those are our gusts, not our sustained winds, but we'll still be easy and breezy all across the Tennessee Valley. And hey, it just wouldn't be a Saturday morning without some weather Wheaties. So there you go. 9 a.m. your temperature will be sitting in the upper 70s. We're going to keep the sunshine. And by the time we get close to lunch, we'll be sitting in the mid and upper 80s. Your high temperature for the day is going to sit in the low 90s. So if you're taking the kids out for some ice cream, go ahead and grab a spoon and a couple of napkins when you're still at the counter, because with temperatures that hot, well, we're going to have a little bit of a melt there. All right, now I do want to talk about tomorrow on a more serious note. Now, some of us in southern Tennessee and our far northern North Alabama counties are in a level 1 out of 5 risk for severe weather tomorrow. Now, it's going to come in several waves, one in the morning and one later in the evening. The biggest threats that I'm tracking are gusty wind and the possibility for some isolated small pockets of hail. Let's walk through exactly what you can expect. It starts around 10-11 in the morning in southern Tennessee, and by noontime, it breaches into the Alabama border as well. By the time we get to 1:30, it's impacting Scottsboro, Huntsville, Athens, and Decatur, bringing torrential downpours and gusty wind to the region. Now, this particular line continues to track south, but this is just the outflow of what is a stronger front, a cold front, that's going to bring more storms to the area later at night. So 7:30, the shoals will start to see some storms, and then by 8:30, that's when that cold front is going to continue to pass through. This will continue to track almost due east, bringing torrential rain and storms to the region through about 10 p.m. across the I-65 corridor. The good news is this starts to fizzle out before we get to midnight. The last several storm systems we've had have stayed in our system until 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and this is not looking like it's going to do that. So if you can stay up a little bit later, stay weather aware a touch longer, you should be good to go. You can go to bed peacefully and wake up to mostly dry conditions on Monday morning. We will have 1 or 2 stray showers first thing on Monday, but take a look at Tuesday or Wednesday. Those high temperatures are sitting in the low 90s, and we've got plenty of sunshine. I'm tracking some midday rain Thursday, Friday, and even through the weekend, but it's just going to be some sprinkles of rain. You don't need to plan for an all-day rain. Just have your umbrella for lunchtime and then put it right back away and enjoy the sunshine.
Yeah, I heard 90s, and I'm not really a fan of hot weather, so I'm going to be hitting the pool today for sure.
Right? I'm a big pool by the book by the pool girl.
Yeah.
Pool by the book, you know?
Either way,
You get it.
It works.
You get it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Grace. Well, look, it is